Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's just Simon. You're watching Cryptechology. So in today's video, we are going to get our hands dirty. All right. So for all of you that may not know
59.
anything about myself, so I've been studying at DAP University, improving my blockchain development skills. I've completed the blockchain developer boot camp, and about halfway through the blockchain mastery university section. So just really quickly, what is in the boot camp? So this teaches you everything about blockchain, cryptography, Ethereum, wallets, dApps, smart contracts, Web3. We also go into setting up your Mac and your Windows, and how you can go through creating your own DEX, which is a decentralized exchange. So we go through the code on the exchange, also the contracts for each transaction, like withdrawal, orders, trades, transfers. We'll go through the UI and more, and at the end we have the diagram and I'll just show you that real quickly on what that looks like, of basically, you know, what a DEX is. You know, we use the Capstone project, and this is kind of like the format of everything. So yeah, so just to kind of let you guys know about that. Now, what is blockchain mastery? So blockchain mastery is really awesome. Here every week there's new videos. Like just recently we have a new video on EIP 1559, so I haven't gone through that just yet. As you can see, I'm a little behind right now, just because I've been focusing on so many things. I've attended all of these classes live, but these are all the replays. So, you know, when it comes to staking, flash loans, DeFi, trading bots, yield farming, chain link, collectibles like NFTs, we've gone through that. Here you can see we've gone through understanding, you know, how to get your first blockchain job, how to implement the Ethereum mainnet token, flash loans, Uniswap. We've got into 0x, also DYDX before. We also got into Compound, yield farming on Compound, you know, before it got hyped up, and then Ethers.js, we learned more about that, arbitrage, price bots. I mean, just so much. I mean, and you get really hands-on information and interaction with other blockchain developers. I definitely would recommend DAP University to anyone that's looking to break into the blockchain crypto world and want to improve on their dev skills. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little light on who I am and why I'm going to be making this video. So today, you know, I've been working on the Ethereum blockchain, creating ERC20s and ERC 721s, which are NFTs. But I also have a super attraction to Solana. I really like their blockchain and their proof of history consensus. So, well, you know what? Let's just, before we get into that, let's just take a look at Solana. All right. For those that may be brand new and have no idea what I'm talking about, so let's just dive into what Solana is about before I even talk about development work on it. So Solana, you can build crypto apps that scale. It's a fast, secure, and censorship resistant blockchain, providing the open infrastructure required for global adoption. So we're not going to start building right now. We're going to learn some more about Solana and what they have to offer. So focus on your business, not your blockchain infrastructure. Solana's blazing speed and low fees scale as the ecosystem grows without sacrificing censorship, resistance, or security. And here you can see, if you click build now, it'll go through that, and you can also view the source code. So if you view the source code, it will bring you to GitHub. GitHub is an area for open source development. You can go ahead and put your codes here, your files, where people can access it, review it, look at it. You can also create your own profile. So for example, I have my GitHub profile. Now, some of it is mixed in with my own code. A lot of it is a forked repository from other projects, because I'm using that to improve my skills and improve my knowledge by reviewing successful code, and just to see their format, how they've written their contracts, and debugging, and just, you know, just to stay active. And also at the same time, if anything were to happen, at least I know I have that repository forked to my profile. So there will always be an opportunity to access the projects that I'm associating myself with, that I'm learning about, and also, you know, the communities that I would like to be involved in. So by forking the repositories, it allows me to teach myself, look at the code, and also it just gives some more redundancy and of the importance of the blockchain, because now there's someone else that has this information. So if anything were to happen to that data, you can still access it as well. I definitely would recommend forking out, you know, repositories to your own profile, so you can go ahead and look at it, you know, change, do some edits, or do anything without actually changing the community's code that they have set up. So yeah, alright, so yeah, this is my GitHub. You can search for me, SimonFuture2 on GitHub. Alright, so go back to Solana. You can also apply for Solana Grants, it looks like. This is cool. I didn't know about that. So get funding, technical support, and resources to boost your project at warp speed. So here you can kickstart your project on Solana. The Solana Foundation Grants Program gives teams access to funding, dedicated technical support, recruiting assistance, and more. So we're gonna go ahead and apply for that. Actually, I am working on my own project, so let's see if I can get on there. Because that would be pretty cool if I can get some funding. Because as of right now, I'm just doing everything, you know, out of my own pure passion. But, you know, it'd be awesome if I can have some support funds, because, you know, everyone's got bills to pay. So DeFi DEX, developer tooling, education. Let's get into NFTs. I like music. Also social tokens, community development, sports. No, not stablecoin. Wallet. All right, yeah. In a few sentences, describe your idea and why you want to build it on Solana. So these are the parts that I suck at. I'd rather just talk instead of just write it down. Who is a direct competitor to your project? I don't know. Tell us about your team, who they are, and what they're supposed to. I'm just a solo team. I'm like really weary about pitching my idea, because I've had people take my ideas and then not bring me on board. So like, yeah, why you? I don't know. Why not? I mean, who else is doing it? Probably a lot of people, but yeah. So, but anyway, you can use this to create, fill out your application for a grant to help fund your projects. So we'll come back to that, and I'll, you know, fill it out correctly and give it the actual time it needs. So build on a blockchain that actually scales. So what does that even mean, actually scales? So there's proof of history consensus. I want to go over that, because that is like where it's at. Let's go to the docs. That's where, you know, the golden ticket is, the TPS, the transactions per second. And Solana has, man, they came up with a really great way to handle their TPS now. Launch your own SPL token. It's Solana's equivalency of a ERC20. So just like you create your, ERC20 tokens on Ethereum, you can create your SPL tokens for the Solana blockchain. So we're actually going to be doing that as well. So stay tuned for that video. That's going to be an awesome video. This is for decentralized app or marketplace. So I have my NFT marketplace code that I want to use and transition for Solana. So that will be another project that I'm working on. Integrate an exchange. Manage a wallet. Cool. Learn how Solana works. Let's go here. So a Solana cluster is a set of validators working together to serve client transactions and maintain the integrity of the ledger. Many clusters may coexist. When two clusters share a common genesis block, they attempt to converge. Otherwise, they simply ignore the existence of the other. Transactions sent to the wrong one are quietly rejected. In this section, we'll discuss how a cluster is created, how nodes join the cluster, and how they share the ledger, how they ensure the ledger is replicated, and how they cope with buggy and malicious code. So here you can see is we have creating a cluster, joining a cluster, sending transactions to a cluster, and confirming those transactions. Alright. But what I want to go over is not just that, but the actual, let's see, is it this section? This is terminology. This is actually pretty good to go over. This is the proposed inflation schedule. Where is... Oh, here we go. Alright. Wait, is this it? Just gonna show you about how to create the token and the code and all of that. What is this? Alright, here we go. Introduction. So, what is Solana? Solana is an open source project implementing a new high-performance permissionless blockchain. The Solana Foundation is based in Geneva, Switzerland, and maintains the open source project. So why Solana, right? We have Ethereum, we have Bitcoin, we have helium, all right? We have all of these fantastic cryptocurrency projects, life-changing, life-enhancing blockchain technologies. So yeah, I said it. Helium is up there with Bitcoin and Ethereum. You fucking right. All right, because what we're doing with the IoT mission is just fantastic, and the Helium blockchain has given us the ability, given us the missing link to the IoT mission. But we're not here to talk about Helium. Ethereum. Why is Ethereum important? Because Ethereum has given us the birth of DeFi, decentralized finance. It has given the birth to an entire world that empowers the people, and it allows you to level up. There is a learning curve, but once you get through that learning curve, you'll figure out the benefits of utilizing the Ethereum blockchain. Now, Bitcoin being the store of value, that's the genesis. You will always respect Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the GOAT. You don't knock Bitcoin, all right? And we got to remember, this is blockchain. This is about collaboration. This is about inclusive. This is not about excluding anybody or anything or any given community. All right, if you are in the blockchain community, crypto community, and you're trying to scam people, we're gonna call you the fuck out. All right, because that's just not gonna fly. There's no reason why we should be competing with each other. Seriously, like we should not be scamming each other. All right, we should be helping each other to level up. Why? Because like, did anybody forget why blockchain was created? why crypto was created. And no, it wasn't because of drugs, all right? It wasn't because of the shadow world. Yes, that's a part of it. But blockchain was created, crypto was created because the world, the fiat world, has failed the people, all right? It has failed many of us. We were all left behind. The wealth gap increases. And this is across the globe. And crypto and blockchain has given the people an opportunity to really level up and enhance their future self. This is more than just a crypto project. This is more than just, trying to shill or trying to mine. And this, I mean, yeah, you can make great money. You can really, generate income towards a financial future of freedom. And at the same time, we still need to respect and never forget where we came from and why this was originally created. We do not want to take the negative that from the fiat world and bring it to the blockchain world. So we can't get persuaded by the whales. The whales are there to help us grow, but guess what? All of us that's talking about blockchain, that's learning about blockchain, that's trying to enhance their future self with blockchain and cryptocurrency, we're going to become the whales of the future, okay? And we need to remember that we need to collaborate, not compete. We are the people of the chain, and the people of the chain is about community. And I'm talking about community on the high level sense of blockchain community. Whether you're in Ethereum, whether you're Bitcoin, whether you're Helium, whether you're Cardano, whether you're Compound, whether you're Binance, whether you're Axie Affinity, whether you're doing OpenSea NFTs, whether it doesn't matter. If you are part of the blockchain, if you're working on something that's utilizing blockchain, if you are a member of the community, if you are one of the people of the chain, and then we are one. We are one family. We are one unit. And there is no reason why we should compete with each other. There's no reason why we should scam each other, go after each other, or any of that. This is not a war. This is a movement. Okay? A war, there's winners and losers. A movement is a transition. Okay, it's a transition. Just like when the World Wide Web was created, the internet was created, all right? And digital music, when the iPod was created, all right? That wasn't a war against old technology, all right? It was a movement. It was an enhancement movement, all right? So a lot of people's talking like, hey, this is the fiat war. This is this that, like, yo, get that negative, dirty mindset out of it, yo. Like, we don't need to think like that, okay? This is a movement. Blockchain has established its own community that it is large enough to stand on its own. Essentially, you could leave the fiat world and join into and become one of the people of the chain, all right, and go full-blown crypto. It's possible. People are doing it. People are doing it. So it's not about a war, all right? It's just about a transition. That's it. This is a opportunistic time period, a transitional time period that doesn't come often. And it's either you adapt or you get left behind. This is an opportunity for you to level up. Stop getting, rocked and confused by the naysayers, or by the people that are already filthy rich, or even by people that may not, like, first of all, if you are getting persuaded by anybody that doesn't even understand what blockchain is, like, you need to stop. All right, you need to stop. Like, stop right now. And just go and tell them to just start doing some YouTube video and start, like, learning about blockchain. Not about, not about Bitcoin or Ethereum or any of that, just blockchain. What is the core of this movement? Now, once you understand what blockchain is and how powerful this new technology can be for our world, all right, and then you can start learning about Bitcoin and Ethereum, all right, and then you start figuring out, wow, this is just, I'm just dipping my foot in the water. You know, I thought learning about Bitcoin and Ethereum, I was good to go, but then you realize that, wow, there's another door that opens up to an entire world, and that world could be NFTs, it could be DEXs, it could be other dApps, it could be, you know, yield farming, all right, you could be staking, all right, you can set up validator nodes, crypto mining, proof of work, proof of stake, all these consensus algorithms. I mean, yo, you just go down this rabbit hole, and then you find more and more and more and more and more, and then you're just like, how do you walk away after learning all of that stuff and not put your money in it? Not financial advice, but for real. How do you learn about blockchain and not make a move on it? Or how do you learn about Bitcoin or Ethereum and not make a move on it? If you are walking away after learning about it, then you haven't been mentored by the right person. You know, someone's not teaching you the ropes, or you haven't found the right resources to review. But I'm telling you, all right, someone that is working so hard to level up, to try to enhance my future self, to change my future trajectory, to bring in funds for financial freedom for my kids, for my wife, for my great grandkids, for the legacy that I don't know what happens after my lifetime. You know, my kids. That's what PSV Advanced Technology is about. That's what cryptechnology is about. That's what all of this is about. I'm trying to set the foundation to build my legacy on. And our strategy is utilizing trading. I trade. Why? Because trading is important. It's a skill set no one can take away from you. And if you do it the right way, you can really make some great money. I mean, I use my trading profits so I can buy helium hotspots. That's already given I've already got my money back from that return. I mean, from that initial investment. And that hasn't even been 3 months. Number 2, I mine cryptocurrency so we can have some passive income coming in, and so I can support the blockchain, you know, support the communities that I'm involved in. And then number 3 is blockchain development. Blockchain development, I want to be part of the development. I want to be part of supporting smart contract security, smart contract coding. I want to be in it all the way. I want to be a blockchain dev OG. I want to be a master of blockchain. And I've been working on becoming that master of blockchain. So that is why I'm here to talk about Solana. Sorry for that crazy intro rant, but I just want to get you guys to understand my mindset and where I'm coming from. So I've learned from Ethereum and ETH developers, and I will continue to work with those people I've met at Dapp University and Ethereum. However, Solana is a new project, it's a new blockchain, and it's an opportunity for me to get in on the ground floor of something. And that's why this is important to me. Ethereum already has its large, massive community, which is fantastic. But I couldn't go in there and there's just too many. There's just too many people involved. Not that it's a bad thing. It's a very good thing. But for what I'm trying to do to solidify my position, to make myself a better, how do you say, uh, um, lower the amount of applicant competitors, to be involved in the beginning conversations of a project. That's why I'm here to work with Solana, and support this community, support this crypto project. And I've been reading up on Rust, I've been reading up on Solana a lot, and now we're going to take this to the next level. It's time to double down. I just got a new iMac computer for my Solana development. I'm really excited because it's my first Mac, and I wouldn't have been able to purchase that if I didn't learn how to trade. So learning how to trade gave me the ability to grow my $847, literally like the last little bit of money I had when COVID started. I had to shut down my business. I learned how to trade from these verified millionaires. They taught me well, plus along with the bull market, I was able to grow that $847 to well over 30,000. And for people that may not believe me or think I'm, talking out of my ass, I can show you. I kept track of all of my trades, and I still do trade. So I'm part of Profitly. And let's just go to my stats. How do you do that? Profit chart. So as you can see here, so this is when I started working on my blockchain development. So I haven't been trading a lot lately, but here you can see this was it, man. June 1st was my very first trade, and it was a rough ride, but this is all profits. $24,613, yo. This is not, let's see, view more stats. So this is like totally everything. So gross profits was 40K, gross loss was 16K, my profit factor was 2.48. Total number of trades, I got a win percentage of about 71% now. And that's the goal, more winners than losses, 241 to 98. But this is where one of my problems, this is too big of a loss. All right, that's just ridiculous. You can't be doing this like that. So I still have so much more to improve, but this is the beginning of my journey, and I'm just super grateful of everything. So with this money that I've made, I was able to pay off some debt. Not everything, but I was able to do what I could, and I reinvested some of the other funds into my company, PSB Advanced Technology, where we do crypto mining and hotspot deployment, as well as helium hotspot consultant services for anyone that will need help with their helium journey. So being able to do that, I got in on the ground floor with helium. I was able to get ourselves 25 hotspots, and we're working on our helium 25 growth plan, and so far it's been going quite well. Now with that came blockchain development. I was able to join DAP University, and I made some other trades and some other passive income through helium, and with helium I was able to level up as well, and really make some funds, passive income from the hotspots that I own, and from those hotspots I was able to purchase my iMac. I tweeted about it because I'm just super excited. I know I'm probably a dork and people are like, what the hell this guy's talking about? Oh, he just got an old Mac. Like, it's nothing to brag about. But what people may not understand, like, this is a big deal to me. This is my first Mac, and I couldn't have done it without like my